It feels so surreal to be standing here with you today. Calling it a dream come true feels really cheesy, but I've been struggling to come up with any other way to describe it. I've been thinking a lot lately about that tan, backwards hat, messy-haired boy that I met almost 4 years ago. The girl who met that boy that day was so sure she was gonna fall in love with him, and I wish I could go back and tell her just how right she was and how she feels today.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
I remember that day when I met you. I was blown away by your presence. You had this ease and joy for life that was magnetic. Your laugh and your smile were a wave of warmth, and I knew there was something different about you. I have never really believed in love at first sight, but something in me knew that day that my life was never going to be the same after meeting you. You are truly a once-in-a-lifetime person. You are genuine and strong, passionate, confident, kind, brave, and every day I find something new to love about you. You have this incredible ability to build people up and make them feel like they can accomplish anything. You love so big, you're fiercely loyal, and you're the most amazing partner I could ever ask for. I've told you this a million times, but it seems only fitting I tell you again today. You're my very best friend. It feels like such a simple thing to say, and saying you're my best friend can never explain what you are to me. Everything I've ever dreamt of but never thought I would find. Everything I was told to wait for, and far, far more than what I deserve. Loving you and being loved by you has been the most freeing experience of my life. With you, I feel fully seen, fully loved. You looked at me, and for the first time, I felt like I was everything I needed to be. Not too much. My feelings aren't too heavy, and you've never looked away. You've seen my good and my not so good. You've seen my joy and my sadness. You've held me when we felt on top of the world and when we felt like our world was ending, and you've never loosened your grip. You've pushed me to grow even when it was uncomfortable, and you've given me everything I need to bloom into the best version of myself. You've truly changed my life. I heard this poem not too long ago and thought of us immediately. I only worry, not that our love won't endure, but I worry because if we live to be 100, and I get 80 years with you, how am I to fit all my love for you into just 8 years? That is why I know there will be something after this, and wherever that will be, we will find each other there, just like we found each other here. I vow to love you for forever, and that still will not be long enough. I vow to be on your team always. I vow to be your shoulder to lean on, an ear to listen, and your safe space to retreat to when things seem impossible. I vow to be kind, patient, and forgiving. I vow to be gentle with your heart and to always protect it. I vow to be silly and all of your favorite kinds of weird. I vow to treasure the small moments when it's just you and me in each other's arms, laughing so hard our bellies hurt. I vow to always remember how truly blessed I have felt ever since you first came into my life, and now standing here today when I become your wife. Lastly, I vow that when death does choose to take my hand, I will hold you with my other, and I promise to find you in every lifetime. I love you for everything you are now, and everything you will ever become. You amaze me, you inspire me, you surprise me, and you wrap me up every day in a love I never knew existed before you. You are my rock, you are my home, and you are my very best friend. Looking at you today, my only wish is to have found you sooner, and to have had more time with you up until this moment and until our last. No amount of time with you will ever be enough, but I promise to cherish every second we have together and make the most out of this beautiful life with you.
Dear Lexi, when I was younger, I used to dream of my wedding day. I wasn't like the other boys, dreaming of big fire trucks or being Superman. I wanted to be madly in love with my dream girl, to have my own love story. I have literally watched every romance movie possible because I wanted to know how to be the perfect guy. I wanted to know what flowers to get, what dates to plan, what things to say. I wanted to know it all. But it wasn't until I met you that I understood what was missing from those stories. Now, I know you don't like this story, but it changed my life forever. Lexi, when we first started dating, I was in a pretty dark place. I was angry, I was sad, I was lost, with no purpose or sense of direction. And then one morning, it all changed. I was living with friends in Corvallis, literally winging life. I wasn't in school, I enlisted in the Navy, I had no job, no plan. Well, then you moved in. And after this little vacay, my life was in a bit of a spiral. So I started a new job. It was my first day, and when I went to leave, I realized I had no money, no gas, no nothing. Panicking, I tried a few people to see if they could loan me some cash to get to work, but no one answered. Alone, scared, and ashamed, I went back inside and asked you. I barely knew you then, and when I knocked at your door at 6:30 in the morning, expecting to be told no, you opened your door and without hesitation, you gave me what I needed. When I think back on our life and how it started, I always find myself thinking about that day. Before you even knew it, you were with me at my lowest. Lexi, you are everything that I am not. You were kind when others wouldn't. You are the most thoughtful person I have ever met. You love hard and cry often, like me. I love you so much. I love when you snore in the car after a long day. I love that you have learned most basketball terms even though you could care less for basketball. And God, I love the way you look at me. And today I'd like to make you a promise. I promise to always get you snacks when we are in bed. I promise to always say yes to a sweet treat on our way home from literally anywhere. And I promise to provide endless amounts of Coke and Coke Slurpees. I promise that even when life gets hard, I will stand with you, provide for you, and protect you. I promise to push and challenge you, to listen when needed, and give hugs often. I promise to never go to bed angry, and to love you through this life and the next. And for you to know that no time with you will ever be enough. But today, let's start with forever. I love you with all that I am, Lexi. You are my love story.
And now, by the power vested in me by UniversalLifeChurch.com, I pronounce you husband and wife. AJ, you may kiss your bride.
Whispers in the dark, pull me to the light. The stars in the sky have led me to find what I've been searching for. It's right in front of me. Beyond my wildest dreams, open eyes, open heart, another light, another star, right in front of me.
And we're all hanging out in AJ's room. AJ's telling jokes that, like always, no one's laughing at.
Here, here.
So I'm laying on the bed, zoned out, not really paying attention. AJ tells another joke and no one laughs, except for Lexi.
Yeah.
It's the first time I'm really paying attention all night. And I looked at her, and she looked at AJ. And I've never told either of them this before. But literally that moment is when I knew AJ found his soulmate.
World we never know. It's right in front of me. Beyond my wildest dreams. Open eyes, open heart, another light, another star, right in front of me. It's right in front of me, beyond my wildest dreams. Open eyes, open heart, another light, another star.